To ascend the throne of Japan, an emperor must take possession of a replica Bronze Age mirror in a ceremony guarded for over a millennium. During the height of summer, millions of citizens gather in sweltering streets to hoist heavy, golden shrines onto their shoulders, pushing themselves to the point of physical collapse. These two traditions, the emperor's silent rituals and the people's loud street parties, share a common origin. To understand them, we have to look back to a single mythological crisis at the beginning of time. In the Shinto myth of Amano Iwato Kakure, the sun goddess Amaterasu grew so distressed by the destructive behavior of her brother that she retreated into a rock cave and sealed herself inside. The world went dark. Without the sun, crops failed, disease spread, and the land was consumed by calamities. The 8 million gods of the natural world held a summit to draw her back out. They began by forging sacred physical treasures, including a perfect mirror and curved jewels, intended to lure her with their beauty. When the objects weren't enough, they tried a different tactic. The gods ignited a bonfire outside the cave and threw a joyful, raucous celebration. Curiosity eventually drew Amaterasu out to see the source of the noise, and light returned to the world. This story established the two methods Japan uses to address a crisis: the preservation of sacred objects to maintain authority, and the use of communal joy to banish darkness. The artifacts forged in that myth transitioned into the real world as the Sanshu no Shinki, or the imperial regalia, the Yada mirror, the Yasakani jewels, and the Kusanagi sword. The emperor's political legitimacy relies on the physical possession of these specific items. They are the tangible proof of his connection to the divine. The state treats these objects with absolute reverence. We can see the weight given to the sacred mirror in the records of the 1928 imperial enthronement, which documented the transition of power in exhaustive detail. To begin the ceremony, the state organized a massive nighttime procession to move the Kashiko Dokoro, the portable shrine housing the mirror, from Tokyo to the ancient capital of Kyoto. This heavy, box-like palanquin was carried on the shoulders of the Yasei Doji, a group of youths selected by ancient custom for this single task. By guarding and transporting these relics, the state maintains a direct, unbroken line between the modern emperor and the sun goddess of the myth. While the political elite protected the mirror, the public inherited the god's rowdy celebration. This legacy is written into the traditional calendar. The term Taisho, or greater heat, marks the most oppressive stretch of summer, leading into the 18-day Doyo period. The heat of this season is historically dangerous. Survival meant laboring in the sun, draining rice paddies, airing out homes to prevent rot, and drying umeboshi, or pickled plums, so they would remain sterile and edible through the winter. To counter the physical and mental strain of this season, Japan developed the tradition of matsuri, or festivals. Communities gather to pull massive floats and play loud, rhythmic music. These events are the direct descendants of the commotion the gods made outside the rock cave. These summer festivals function as a communal defense against the season. By gathering to dance and shout, the community banishes the literal and metaphorical darkness of the summer heat. There is a sharp contrast between an orderly procession of Shinto priests guarding a relic and the loud, chaotic energy of parishioners carrying a shrine through a 30 street. Both groups are working toward the same objective. Whether they are protecting a mirror or playing festival music, they are performing the labor required to keep a sun goddess present in their world. This tradition suggests that when faced with calamity or the oppressive weight of nature, the correct response is collective action and the pooling of wisdom. By maintaining these rituals, from the high political ceremony to the local street party, Japan ensures that even after its darkest moments, the sun always returns.